Hello there, how are you doing? Joe Barnes here and welcome to Make It Happen Monday. I do hope you've had a fabulous week and you are looking forward to an amazing week ahead. And I want to talk to you today about pain. Why pain is good. And no, I'm not talking about somebody coming and punching you in the face, because clearly that pain is bad. No, I'm talking about the pain that you need to inflict on yourself emotionally when you want to get yourself to take action. What are you banging on about, Joe? You're asking yourself. Well, I'll tell you. Why is it that we set ourselves all these goals, our New Year's resolutions, business goals, goals in Evernote, goals here, goals there, our 10-year plans, 5-year plans, 12-month plans, 6-month plans, 6-week plans? Just me? Anyway, why do we set ourselves all these goals and then we don't carry quite a lot of them out? In fact, so many of us find that at the end of a year, we might even be copying our New Year's resolutions from the last year over to this year. And that's not the idea, is it? Clearly, we want this stuff. We want these goals, otherwise we wouldn't set them. So why is it that sometimes we find it so hard to act on the goals that we want to achieve? It's because we don't have enough leverage. In other words, it is actually more painful to do what is required to achieve that goal than it is not to do it. So let me give an example. I used to smoke. I was a smoker, and I smoked from my mid to late teens all the way through into my mid-30s, into a cold and chilly night in the UK in November 2005, which was the night I found out I was pregnant with my daughter. And all of a sudden, a nigh on 20-year habit went out of the window as fast as you could say, let's give up smoking. Sorry, I couldn't think of anything then. Anyway, so I literally gave up there and then. But here's the key about this. I didn't have any cravings. I mean, from that moment forward, I had no cravings, no desire to smoke. I didn't look at other smokers and think, oh my God, I wish I could have a cigarette. Nothing. It was just gone. Boom. Just like that. Finished. Not part of my life. And the reason why is because I had a baby inside my belly and there was no way I was going to put a potentially lethal drug into my body and harm my unborn child. So my pain, of not giving up smoking was now far greater than the pain associated with the effort that I would have to go through in order to give up smoking. And therefore I was able to give up really, really easily. And you see examples like this all the time where all of a sudden, I mean, exam times, when kids are running up to their exams or whatever, and the pain of doing the study, doing the homework, getting the reports done, all the rest of it has been so great that they didn't do it until a few nights before they're due to hand that report in or do the exam or whatever. And all of a sudden the pain of not doing it now becomes much greater than the pain of doing it. So they get down, they get it done, and off they go to their exam or to hand in their report. So, you see this kind of transfer of pain all the time. And the great news is that we can orchestrate it ourselves. So if there's a goal or something that we want to do and we really want to get that done and we haven't been taking action towards it, and we haven't been doing what we need to do it, we can orchestrate the pain. We can create the leverage needed. Let me give you another example. Make It Happen Monday. This video series so far this year is directly contributable to a 25-pound weight loss. 25 pounds so far this year. Why is that? If you watch my very first Make It Happen Monday video, Get It Done, Then Get It Right, I list the reasons of why I procrastinated on actually starting and making this video series. And one of those reasons was because of my weight, because I didn't want to get on camera. I was horrified with what was looking back at me. And so what did I do? I got on camera. I made myself do it. And all of a sudden, the pain of not doing what I needed to do to lose weight became greater than the pain of doing it, because I'd given myself leverage. I was watching myself on video and I was thinking, oh my God, Joe, you've got to do something about this. So you can put yourself in a position where you create something painful so it becomes far more painful not to do the thing you want to do than it does to do it. So your challenge for this week, should you choose to accept it, is basically, I've been doing this exercise for the last few nights actually, since I was thinking about making this video and I was considering what it was that makes us take action, and I've been doing it myself. I've basically listed out my top 3 goals that I have not taken action on. The top 3 things that I really do want to do, but they just don't seem to have been a priority for me, yeah? So I've listed those out. That's what I want you to do. The top 2 or 3 things, or even one thing that you really want to do, but that you have not taken action on. And then I've listed, what can I do to make it far more painful not to do it? Do I need to make a promise to somebody? Do I need to create a public deadline that I'm going to do something by this stage, you know? What do I need to, it has to be real. You can't just turn around to your spouse and say, honey, by next week I'm going to do this, knowing that they're going to completely forgive you if you don't. You know, you have to create a very, very real, very tangible situation where all of a sudden the pain of not doing it becomes a lot greater. So number 1, write down the top 1, 2 or 3 things that you really want to do. Number 2, then list the things that you can do to create that leverage, to create those pain points. And then number 3, get to it and make it happen. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope this episode has been useful to you. As always, do please subscribe if you want this in your inbox. Come and comment and have a chat with me and share with your friends. Thank you very much for watching. Have an awesome week and make it happen. See you next week.